Well, it's the new season day today, the last season that really anybody probably cares about on this game. If you want to skip to that part of the video where we react to it, you can, but we do have some stuff to talk about today. I'm very confused about what EA is doing. Some SBCs coming out right now are like 97 rated and 4 playstyle pluses still. The transfer cards are. What are we doing? I have no idea what's happening. So we got that to talk about. Plus, obviously, the icon list has been fully confirmed. I'm sure most of you guys have seen this by now, but all the new icons were announced. Unfortunately, there is a name missing in there that some thought were going to be in the game next year. Unfortunately, turns out he's not going to be. If you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to mmoxp.com. There will be a link in the description down below. They are the cheapest and the safest option. You could use my code JFC at checkout for an 8% discount. But thank you guys all for watching, of course, and thank you for liking yesterday's video. I think it had like 250 likes or something like that, which for August at this time of the year is insane. I'm on this real card because it's just crazy to think about how long ago this card came out. I mean, we could even go back to like the Kaká card, right? Like the season pass Kaká card from 2 seasons ago. It feels like these cards came out so long ago, and we are still getting leaked cards right now, transfer SBCs that are pretty hyped up. They're 97 and 4 playstyle pluses. I can't understand why. And let's just talk about that right now, I guess. And here we go. So the first SBC leak here is Joao Felix, right? He goes to Al Nassr. Now, not the craziest transfer of all time, obviously, but 97 rated and 4 playstyle pluses. Yes, the stats are insane, right? The stats look crazy, so maybe it's the same thing as a 99 rated card. And the 4 playstyle pluses basically exist right now to make the next season pass somewhat interesting, I think, because this season pass is coming out today when you're seeing this video. In this video, there's a bunch of Evos leaked right now for a 5th playstyle plus. So they're trying to just make it somewhat interesting, I think. And I get it, right? I definitely get it, but I think that I don't know. The SBCs I think are getting a little neglected right now. And it's not a bad card by any means. You can just tell kind of they're holding back slightly on some cards to attempt to make the season pass more interesting. Here's Olivier Giroud here, who they did give a 5th playstyle plus to. SBC or objective could be in the new season, I suppose. So, you know, aware of that, but pretty crazy card there. Aerial, press proven, power shot, finesse, and low driven on Giroud. And the other cards leaked here will show you. I'm assuming they're going to be in the new season that we're going to see, so we're not going to spend too much time on it, but there might be 1 or 2 that slip through the cracks here. So Reinders official card, once again 4 playstyle pluses, but a pretty crazy all-around card there for the new Man City signing. He might be in this new season right now. Dean Howson as well, center back with ping pass, and yeah, I mean, a center back with ping pass and aerial. Unfortunately right now, you know, cue the meme of only 2 playstyle pluses in August, right? So that's kind of been where the issue has been. But yeah, in case he's not in the season, here he is, official stats and all these guys too. And last one down here is Liam Delap. So Delap has rapid, low driven, finesse, and first touch, and some crazy stats there. But yeah, what do you guys think? And that Rashford card too, I think is gonna be in the season, but if he's not, also like 4 playstyle pluses and 97 rated. You can just tell they're holding back right now, right? Also, I've seen some questions like, hey, 99 rated PSG team for the Super Cup game. There's always a chance. I just think now that we're in the middle of August, probably we're gonna lean towards no at this point. I know it wasn't that long ago, only a couple weeks ago we just got that 99 rated road to the final women's English team, but I think, you know, we probably reach a point here where they probably stop considering releasing these teams. But I'm just glad we saw them this year, and next year hopefully we do end up seeing even more of them, because yes, they were not in packs for very long, but I don't mind the idea of having a few promo teams a year that's like, hey, 2 days they're in packs, you know, try and grind to get them, kind of like man of the matches were. Frustrating when they're so hard to pack and it's still 2 days. So is there pros and cons to that? Definitely, but I don't mind the idea. They're a pretty good idea this year to me. But okay, all the icons were announced, and by the way, every single icon of the 15 in the pre-order bar 1 is a new icon. So 14 of the 15 icons you can get in your pre-order pack are new icons, and they obviously start downgraded then go to upgradable, and we can see all of their overalls here. And also what's interesting is that there's a few players in here, like Zlatan being one of them, that he has his Ajax kit on and his PSG kit on. So there might be some new workarounds, I guess, for the licensing for icons, maybe, where you can actually see their kits on, which I think is actually a kind of a cool thing there. But 86 Zlatan, if you were to pack him, then it goes to 92, I think in November, I want to say. They basically go up to their base versions with a dynamic image, apparently, is the word on the street right now. 86 Alex Morgan, then to 91 Alex Morgan. We don't have card stats on them. All we have have is just this picture right here. Marcelo is next, who's now been confirmed as an icon. We saw that yesterday. Baby Marcelo there, 85 rated, then 89 Marcelo, the champion version. But you can see once again an old Real Madrid kit right there. And in this one, there is no old kit on baby Iniesta, but 92 Iniesta has the old Spanish kit. So don't know why that could be, but I do like this. This looks a lot better to me than the old, like, kind of black and white version. These icons do look pretty heavily nerfed off of the start. So here's Seger. I apologize once again, 86 there to 90 rated, then Totti 85 to 89. I was seeing some people say that Totti deserves to be a hero, and same with Chiellini. And listen, you're talking to the wrong guy when it comes to that. So I don't personally agree, but I'd be willing to hear you out. Tony Cruz as well, old Bayern kit, 86 to 90 there. Next is Ali Khan. Happy to see another men's keeper be an icon, because I think we don't really have too many of them, honestly. And then here is Cha, who I forgot his name. I apologize. He's an 88 rated, and his 85 rated is his debut version. One more page here. We got CC, 85 to 88. Next one is Jones, center back from Germany, 85 to 89. Okay, and then last one is Mr. Chiellini with his beautiful bandage on his head, and then the old Juve kit here, 85 to 89. Yeah, it is kind of cool that you basically guarantee, well, almost guarantee, a new icon with your pre-order, because the only one that is not here we didn't see is Steven Gerrard. Gerrard is actually one of the 15 for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but that is all the new icons. And also there was a name missing there, and that was Arjen Robben. So we had one leaker leak Robben is going to be in the game for sure. One leaker say I don't think so, but it's not off the table, and that was where it ended like a month and a half ago. And here we are now, unfortunately, with the news that Robben will not be in the game. So that sucks. That definitely sucks, because I'm assuming he's not going to be a hero, because I sure hope he's not a hero. We're still waiting on our hero news, but new Evos coming in. I'm assuming all of these are going to be in the season pass. I'll just scroll through them very quickly here. If you want to look, you can, but the only thing really worth discussing is FC26 club member Evo. So is that already an Evo leak for the next game, or is that like an Evo that we're gonna get kind of like a preseason kind of thing where you complete it here? If you complete the evolution, you're going to get an Evo for like next year's game, or even like a reward, like a pack reward maybe too. I thought that was kind of interesting. Also, if it's in the season pass, then that's also interesting. EA wants you to complete the season pass in August to get some rewards, but hey, you know, you get some stuff out of it, which is cool. Hold on, I actually just realized that I'm, for one, an idiot, because we already knew about R9 being in here, right? He's also returning along with Steven Gerrard. There's actually one more icon returning too. It's Thierry Henry, who's also in this, which is not going to be a bad player to get, but he's also in this. I totally forgot about that. I don't really know why they kind of just stuck in Henry and Gerrard. I guess for like the two of the more popular English clubs to try and, you know, maybe get some pre-order sales in there, the Liverpool fans and the Arsenal fans. But yeah, I forgot that he's in there too. So Henry and R9 are also mixed in with these new guys. Okay, let's read some of your comments here, then we will get into the new season. So Anton Gregory says, I honestly like the direction to make less OP player SBCs. Nothing bores me more than constantly playing the same SBC teams over and over. And I think that, yeah, that's maybe like one of the positives out of having not the best player SBCs, and Evos actually kind of take that spot, is that the teams you play are much more unique. Honestly, they're just different. And you know, back in the day, say FIFA 21, 22, you had like a same 6 players you'd see in like everybody's team because of the SBCs. So I think that's one of the benefits there. What you could say is like a negative or drawback to that is that SBCs in general are usually pretty player friendly, because you don't have to spend money to get them for the most part. You obviously have to spend fodder, which then was time, but that's obviously not a monetary like direct coin or FC point transaction to get them, comparing that to like a season pass player. But the passes are also, they've been pretty worth it too so far, so it's hard to be like too mad. I just wonder in a way, like, what is the plan for player SBCs? Because I think that if we had an idea of what to expect, we'd be more accepting of it. But right now we don't really know. We just have noticed that, like, yeah, over the last 6 months, they're just kind of getting worse. And maybe that is, like we said yesterday, going to be a 1-year thing because his power curve is all fucked up, or is it going to be a multi-year thing? This is kind of what they want to do now. And we got Saint Can't Ball with more cosmetics. Don't you guys think it'd be way cooler if, for instance, a flashback card player actually looked the way that he did in the past, like a flashback Messi to 2016 when he was blonde? We've been around for a while. We've I've talked about this actually many times, and recently I actually got an update from EA on this where they said they can do this. Like, this is not some like licensing problem. Like, they can actually make player models look like their older selves. So what's really stopping them? Nothing, apart from just the resources it takes to make a new player model, probably. But this is absolutely in the cards. If they hypothetically had enough people to work on this, they could do it. So yeah, that to me is like the next step of cosmetics. Like, if many of the promo card players looks different in game, that would also be, to me at least, very interesting, and like make some promo cards worth getting too. You like how, you know, they have a unique looking game. You want to evo those guys because it's blonde, messy. And I know some people might not care about that stuff at all, but I like looking at that. And Sid Hearth here says a good point. They don't like exchanges because they are a substitute to store packs. And honestly, probably, right? Because I think if you want to dig really deep into this, which maybe we're digging too deep because this definitely could be, but those exchanges that you get all the time and can grind through a lot, you get kind of your pack fill by doing that when maybe you are in the mood to like just mess around, open packs. And I think that when those aren't there, even if there maybe actually are better ways to spend the fodder and are other ways that their reasoning does make sense for no exchanges being there, what probably is the underlying thing is that they don't want you to like be able to go in and open really good packs, kind of however many you want to, for nothing. Maybe that's reading too much into it, but I do think that like that probably plays a factor into this, is that once these exchanges don't exist, say even in the summer next year, you're probably hoping that your dopamine isn't fulfilled as much as it is now, or however you want to say that. And I said in a very like dumb, fake scientific way, but okay, let's check out the new season right here. What are we looking like in the preseason season? Okay, so level 1 bundled reward is a bunch of bullshit. Okay, I kind of figured that. Evolution item right here, and that's all it's evolution item. Okay, it's in the premium pass. I was trying to see if, you know, with that new evolution leak, if that was a preseason reward, if they're gonna hide that behind the premium pass for next year, but we can't tell on that one. Level 2 is bundled as well. It's a vanity, it's a crest. Okay, level 3 is also bundled. That is 3 evolution items. We can't see what these are, so I don't know what these are right now. I'm going to assume that they are evos, but I don't know what they are, honestly. 10 by 84, level 3 tradable already. 4 is going to be a stadium theme. Okay, who cares about that? 10 by 83, 20 by 84, another evolution item again. So we can't see what these are right now, so I apologize for that. It's supposed to be like a glitch or something. But 4,000 XP at level 6 is something there. 7 by 84 bundled at level 8 is a 10 by 84, and then also another evolution item. How am I supposed to react to this? Every evolution thing just says evolution item. This is kind of a blue ball. What? And then we have player item special. What are we doing? Okay, hopefully they just load. Do I have to like go back and load back in? Maybe is that the problem here? Oh, I do. Okay, we're good, guys. So 5-star weak foot and 5-star skill evo is that one. Sure. What are these other ones looking like now? Festive badge there. Let's scroll through back some of these again. Ping pass, incisive, tiki taka. Okay, I like those a lot. I really like the base playstyle ones. Those are really nice to me. We can actually look through here now. All striker rolls is level 6. Okay, that's most cards have those by now. That probably isn't that big of a deal. CDM all rolls plus. Maybe most of your cards are probably gonna have that one too. This one's a 10 by 84 still. What's this one? So there is the housing card, which, you know, we talked about it kind of as 2 playstyle pluses in the big month of August. Unfortunately, aerial plus can be useful though. Yeah, okay, it's a really good card. Of course, just the playstyle pluses might be a little underwhelming on him. 8330 is a really good pack. What are these 2 bundled rewards here? 10 by 84 again, and random shit for clubs and stuff. Premium reward is just another bunch of random stuff. Okay, level 13 we are looking at Trivella, Quickstep, and Trickster. I don't mind these base playstyle evos, I really don't. I wonder what the rating is on these though. Incisive pass plus for level, what's that? Oops, level 13. Okay, 85.5 for 14. Another 5-star weak foot and skills one at 15, and 99 pace is cool. That's a really cool one there. You're gonna be able to make some ridiculous cards with some of these evos. Fischl, it's not the best card. I mean, it's not bad by any means, but the play styles are not like some ridiculous, unbelievable card that you have to use in your team right now. Level 16, okay. 15 by 84, 10 by 85. You know what I'm actually starting to think here is that I think this is what a preview might be for next year, honestly. Level 18 here is like a kit and some bullshit. Because these cards, let's see how they look here as we keep going. But 84.25 through by 86. We got Ait Nouri and Smith. So Ait Nouri at Man City, of course. 4 playstyle pluses again on a level, what are we now? Level 20? We're at 4 playstyle pluses still. What happened, guys? This is such a season pass like nerf for these guys. And Rapid for left back is actually, it's okay. It's not the best ever, but it's a good card. You know, it's a good card. We got Smith here at striker, who has 4 playstyle pluses and is just, it's what you expect. I mean, I'm not even going to bother really looking through much of these. It's what you already expect these cards to kind of look like. I mean, I was kind of surprised by this. 586, 585, more packs here, more packs, lots of packs. They're good packs for sure. Technical plus level 24. I was saying this might be a preview for next year because I think what they want to do to slow the power curve down is make more base playstyle evos and kind of not push the cards too crazy. Does that make sense? Let's see what this Taw looks like and Reinders looks like. So Jonathan Taw is once again 4 playstyle pluses. Very surprising stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know it's not that big of a deal. Like 4 and 5 is not a very big difference. I'm just surprised to see this. Like we might not get this card for a couple weeks maybe, and still 4. There's that Reinders card who looks pretty good. I mean, definitely not bad by any means. Probably be very good in game. How many base playstyles does he have? He's got a lot of base playstyles. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad card at all. It's hard to have a bad card right now. You're just not going to really see those. Got an 88 plus pick there. Another 4,000 XP one. Tiki Taka plus, sure. I don't mind the playstyle plus evos at all. We got another player item special again that we I can't see. We'll try and go back out and find that in a sec. Quick step plus evo, sure. There's Liam Delap, Marcus Rashford. Once again, by the way, we know what these cards look like. They have 4 playstyle pluses. So this is a really interesting decision here. I know I'm repeating myself consistently. Card looks great. Once again, there's Rashford, level 30 for this Rashford card. And playstyles, got 12 base ones, which is a lot of base playstyles. And the stats look very good on him, 5-5. And, you know, you can't have bad stats right now, like we talked about earlier. And that's, let's see what happens at the end here. So 86-10, 5x87, finesse shot plus, low driven plus. Like the packs are crazy here. 87-20 tradable is a ridiculous pack. 1087. Here's that Modric card. And I think he has 5 playstyle pluses finally. I've seen that card be leaked yesterday. And it's a very good card once again there. So that's cool to see that. Keep going. We got more packs. 11x88, tradable 3x89. What's this bundled at 38 here? Anticipate plus, intercept plus. So you get both of those, so that's always nice. 39s, 1 of 5 any futties and 2 of 10 any futties, both untradeable. And that, I mean, that pick's honestly not gonna be that good, honestly. And KDB is the last one, and KDB looks very, very good, I think. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely the best card in this season pass, you could say. 399 stats there, but he's the best one, and he kind of needs to be. He's at level 40 of the season that ends in a month. That is like the game's out. The game's out like 3 days after the season ends, by the way. I think it's like 36 days right now. So I don't know what to make of this. This is really interesting. Obviously the season like isn't bad by any means. There's a lot of packs in here, but the players, the choices for the players here is strange. And maybe honestly, you know what actually the bright side to this could be is that there's so many playstyle plus evos in this that maybe it's a good thing because you have more freedom on what to give your cards almost. Maybe it's better having those 4 playstyle pluses on a lot of the cards because there's actually more freedom then to grant whatever one you actually want on them. So maybe that could be the bright side of looking at that. Well, I don't know what this card is. I've loaded in a couple times. It's not loading. Okay, whatever. That could be actually a bright way to look at this. And if they're all 98 pluses, then that will do that. What do you guys think, though? I mean, it's interesting. It doesn't look like any of these evos are pre-season evos, like give you rewards for the next season. So there's nothing gate kept, it looks like. What do you guys think? I don't know. I don't really know what to make of it. But yeah, let me know in the comments. And I love you all. Peace.